Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and today we're taking a look at Jamie the Giant Christian, a British bodybuilder, and I do believe that this year, 2022, was Jamie's breakout year. This man competed so very often. He competed at 2 Yamamotos, Italy and France, placing, I believe, 4th and 3rd respectively. I do believe he got a Best Posing Award too for Yamamoto, France. He also competed at the Legions. He competed at the Arnold Classic UK. This man, might be a little bit too much to compete. Yeah? But any which way, guys, that's my impression of a British accent. Anyway, today we're going to celebrate this man and his breakout year by showing a comparison between maybe his first year as a competitive, I believe he got his pro card back in 2018. He placed first at the Arnold, or at the Mr. Olympia, rather, amateur. It says Yamamoto Nutrition. He competes at a lot of Yamamoto shows. But yeah, I think this was the Amateur Olympia San Marino, if I'm not mistaken, there on your left. And on your right, we're going to use a couple of variations, couple of different versions of Jamie. This is at the Arnold Classic UK. And the first thing I notice, his head looks smaller now because his body's so much bigger. And not to mention, I know this has nothing to do with bodybuilding, but he looks more of a handsome man now, right? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look quite as dapper back in the day, but he's more handsome now. Took care of that too. But all jokes aside, guys, look at the size, the delts. You can see his lat. It goes down below past that ab line. But back in 2018, it was well above it. You can see that. And leg size, I'm sure these guys were telling him, you're never going to fill out those quads. Look, guys, his quads. Well, I guess we're going to go to the side chest development here. I guess we run out of time. They're not gonna give me much more time on that front lat spread. Come on, guys. Hey, I got to answer to them. The staff of Mark's Max Muscle. Positioning so much better here, guys. It's unbelievable. It's a world of difference. And not to mention, obviously, he is much better here at the Yamamoto. Now, this is a picture from the Arnold Classic, and I don't know if it was the lighting was off. I mean, obviously, he is much better. But I think the lighting just wasn't the best at the Arnold Classic UK. Here's the side tricep. Now, yeah, he had some good cut abs. He was in condition, 2018. Again, he's more handsomer now. But yeah, his abs were cut. He's conditioned. But look at the size, if you will, at the quad difference. That is unreal. And if you know bodybuilding, you know it's harder to put quad size on for these taller guys. And just take a look at just the quads. Look at that. I don't often do this, but this is just bravo to Jamie the Giant, the improvements that he has made. Now, the back shots, a little bit more difficult to say. Definitely harder to say. At the Amateur Olympia, it says Yamamoto Nutrition. Must have been brought to you by Yamamoto Nutrition. The Amateur Olympia San Marino. It's all shaded in. The bottoms of the glutes, you can't see. The lat insertions, you can't see. And in my opinion, my estimation, we're not able to see the improvements that this guy has made. You can see a bit of the traps. You can see they're much bigger. Delts, arms. But I wish you could see the lat insertions. I am sure dollars to Dugnuts that they're donuts, that they are much thicker, much more pronounced. Jamie the Giant. Why am I doing this video, guys? You might be asking. There's lots of other IFBB pros out there. Because Jamie's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite physiques. Love these big, tall bodybuilders. And, not to mention, he has improved on the calves. There's no doubt about that one. Stance, a little bit different too. So he has improved his physique and his positioning. Here's the abs and thigh. His posings, things of that nature. Obviously, he's a great poser. He won a Best Posing Award, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure I heard that. His lats, so much bigger. His abs, just as peeled chiseled. And the lower half, guys, I mean, come on, come on. And like I said, I'm sure people were in his ear. You might as well go to a different sport, Your legs are never going to fill out. Well, what are they saying now? Well, they're twice as big, but you still need some improvement. Well, doesn't this show that the guy can improve? And a lot of people say, probably telling him, his height is a disadvantage. Here's the most muscular. And I tend to agree at a certain, but this is the Yamamoto. I tend to agree at a certain point, but it's like a Cindy Crawford's mole. It was a downfall at one point, and then it turned into her asset. Like Jamie's height. They told him, you're too tall. You'll never fill it out. What if he does? What if he does? And he is filling it out. I mean, look at this. That height will be a genetic trait that nobody will ever touch. Nobody's 6'5", 6'6". Andrew Jack, he's pretty darn tall. But if this guy fills himself out, I mean, he could be one of the few guys that would be able to challenge Jacked, I guess. But yeah, just a video to celebrate the improvements. And to Jamie himself, man, oh man, if you watch this video, we are huge fans. Us fans, we love you. We love the giant. I mean, come on. And this guy competed, and these are 3 versions here. There was no good pictures of the Yamamoto France, which I do believe and suspect was maybe his best. This is the Yamamoto Italy, Arnold Classic UK, Legion Sports Fest, and they all have their pluses. I kind of prefer the Yamamoto. He looks a little bit more filled out at the Arnold, though, which his legs look the best. Look at the size of those babies. But his wheels look the most peeled, shredded at the Legion. His midsection looks very tiny. Looks good at the Yamamoto. So yeah, they all have their pluses. They're all good versions. And the guy nails his condition consistently. And that's exciting. So have a good off season. And I mean, it is what it is. It's your life, your career. But we all hope to see you back for 2023. Makes these shows much more exciting to have a giant involved. Hit thumbs up, subscribe. Have a nice one.